7 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception. But this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by last season's comeback player of the year. In his third season now, it's Joe Burrow.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. To throw again on second down. Burrow, throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket and run.
On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Trayvon Walker makes the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Williams. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Colts sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They go play action with McDonald. They'll roll him out right. He's got a man complete. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Javonte Williams, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. They, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Burrow will throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Foreman. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Johnson. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. good yards there on the run, and now third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Burrow. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 22-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Here's Foreman. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Foreman. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Burrow looking to pass. And this is going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
The kick by Parkey is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Rolling to his right. He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's McDonald on the move to his left. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's McDonald off of the play fake. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Quez Watkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Out come the Titans now. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a give to Foreman. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They run again with Foreman. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Could be some contact going on.
A carry for Foreman. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 41 yards on the ground for him now. On 9 carries. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Finding Herndon here on the completion. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Andrews. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 2nd and goal, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old.
Rush coming, and he's taken. T.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. The kick by Parkey is good, and a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
Well, this is something I may never understand. I don't get why a quarterback under duress who has a chance to get rid of the ball and save the yardage keeps it and runs out of bounds. Instead of an incomplete pass and no loss of yardage, it's a 3-yard loss.
A final shot before break. McDonald flush to his right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We begin here in the Sunshine State. The New York Giants heading south to take on Jacksonville. And it's the Giants who are out in front in the second quarter. Noah Brown, a touchdown reception. From there, we're out to check out another game. And at this point, they trail the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Aaron Rodgers carving them up.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Colts to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They start the second half here with Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 40.
And not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's McDonald to throw. Steps away. McDonald. He'll buy some time right. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Patrick Ricard. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted. which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's Robinson again on second down. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd down, Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Buying time to his left. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. On the ground, this is Williams. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jamal Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd and 7. Burrow. That's out wide here for Robinson. So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow on 3rd down. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands of Andrews. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 15-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to... What would you say? A lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this...
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Affection for him.
Yeah, it's hard to account for the quarterback in most situations on defense, and that's why the quarterback draw is so successful. Everyone else covered, makes a little fake, runs into the end zone. Here comes your theme there, playing keep away. 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
On fourth down, McDonald. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
That's going to be caught. It's Chenault. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Burrow. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. Going deep here for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. McDonald sets to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Burrow. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. To throw, Burrow. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a...
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Throwing is McDonald. Rolling to his left. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he's got it inside the 10. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he'll get into the end zone. And touchdown, Indianapolis. Patrick Ricard, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Burrow's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Carter. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Carlson on for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Man open is Robinson. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A final shot now for Burrow. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And they're able to 25 before it's all said and done.
It's your off season, but on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Indianapolis, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head home next week to